All right, Jared1970Monte on the road, Shelby, North Carolina, Shadyside Dragway for November the 6th Gasser Finals. This group is a very popular group that we're going to watch and do some videoing of today. And for whatever reason, it's the most loved and adored group, but it's also the most hated. A lot of people hate on the Southeast Gassers because they're so period correct and they have really, really strict rules.
In a half mile, your destination will be on the left.
But I want you to see this traffic jam here in the middle of nowhere. I have never been to an event, even one of their events so far, and seen this much traffic. 106 registered cars in the race today, all period correct. And it looked, from my taking of the traffic jam getting into this little hole-in-the-wall racetrack, it's going to probably be the biggest crowd ever at Shadyside in the history of Shadyside Dragway in 50 or 60 years. And it's probably also going to be the biggest Gasser attended race in history since this started in the around 2011 or 2012. So, hope you enjoy the video collage coming up, and have a great day. Hopefully you was able to attend and see this in person. Let's go have a good day, y'all. All right, we're here. See if I can get lucky and get a spot on the fence somewhere. what you just saw, the first round of qualifying. A gas, B gas. Those real fast ones were A gas. Hope you enjoyed it. More to come later in this video. It's like an 18-year-old girl driving that car, y'all. definitely are riding out a 20. That's a great, man. Corvette's usually pretty wild too. That's an upset win there. That's a great, man. That's a great, man. Across the center line. That's his wife in the go-go boots, the one in the big six. That's why I say. Shadyside Dragway yesterday. If you've watched the video this far, you'll notice that I'm no longer there. This is Sunday, but I had done a wrap-up statement as I was leaving, but I was accidentally got that deleted. To make a long story short, it got deleted, so I'm doing it now. I wanted to mention a few things about what you saw. Again, that's the Southeast Gassers Association. They've been around since 2012 officially, and the first race was August the 11th of 2012 at Greer Dragway in Greer, South Carolina. And they only had 8 registered gassers running with the group. And now, yesterday, I want to say the count was 106, including the Superstock category. They're also looking to expand the AFX category, factory experimental, like the Dixie Twister that you saw, driven by, that was former, the Platts out of Georgia, Houston and Hubert Platt, the Georgia Shaker. One of the guys, was a Ford guy, one of them was a Chevy guy, but they were both brothers. One of them, unfortunately, I want to say, can't remember, I think it was Houston, was involved in the tragedy at Yellow River Drag Strip, in which his, one of the first funny car, well, the first funny car was the altered wheelbase, like the Dixie Twister, and the Ram Chargers and that type of thing, or basically a staggered wheelbase. The funny car that we're familiar with today had, a fake body, but they resembled like a second-gen Camaro at the time. And actually, I'm sorry, the tragedy happened in '68, so it wouldn't have been a second-gen, it would have been I believe it was a first-gen Camaro. And there is actually a snippet of footage on YouTube. Just so happened someone used to watch news and saved that and recorded it, and that's how the drag strip video was discovered just a few years back. So it doesn't show the bad part. It shows a car kind of go up into the crowd, and then that was the end of it. During the news article, they cut the rest of it off. But 8 people were killed and many more injured, and that's what spelled the end to a lot of your mom and pop drag strips in the state of Georgia. There's more information online on that if you're interested, but at the present day, those 2 fellows have passed away, Houston and Hubert, but their family's still running some of their cars. And like I said, the Georgia Shaker was there yesterday, and the Dixie Twister, which is a staggered wheelbase Nova with a crazy looking roof. There's also some history on that car that I have at the house. It was AFX. But basically, a little more summary on what you're seeing as far as in this gasser category. You got A gas, which is the fastest. You got B gas, which is next. C gas, and you got D gas. And then you actually got H gas. H gas is like your Volkswagens and that type of thing. And then of course they got super stock, which me being a 409 person, I'm a little disappointed in the super stock right now. I want a bubble top or a Z11 or something of that nature to join and run a 409 or something in super stock. All the super stock cars, although they fit the Southeast Gasser rules, they are not, you're not seeing like Hemis and 409s and that type of thing. And I think the reason for that is just those cars are so expensive as they are, and even more expensive today to keep operational. Now, Rob Walden runs a 409 in his Anglia in A gas. So there is a 409 on the circuit, which I'm glad, but he's not running an Impala. I don't really know if an Impala would work out very well in the gasser category, as big as the car it is. About the biggest car in the gassers is a Tri-5 Chevy, up to a 67 Chevelle, all business. So that's just a little summary of the gasser situation we've got here. I really enjoy it. It's my favorite type of racing. I commend the Southeast Gasser group. I'm not saying I agree with every little thing that they've done over the years or something that they've said or been said. I'm not really caring about all that at this time. But I respect them in the way that they keep the group and they keep the gassers period correct, except for safety. You'll notice I zoomed in on one of my videos earlier and showed the Willwood disc brakes. But there's nothing wrong with, safety is number one priority. So except for the safety, everything is period correct. You won't see, and you have to have a straight axle and a 4-speed. And again, the attendance, I want to say, I'm guessing here, but it was over 6,000 people, and I'm gonna say it broke Shadyside's attendance record, and definitely Southeast Gasser attendance record. So if you haven't attended one of these events, I highly recommend it, and you will not be disappointed. They actually are running different places in the country now, and there's actually a Texas Southeast Gasser group that started. So and that group is growing as well. As far as I know, it's still out there. So but it's hard to believe what started from 8 cars in 2012 has become what it's become. Unfortunately, some of the originals that started it is not really interested in the points racing that it's became, so they're no longer in it. Some of the originals don't even have their gassers anymore. Several of them have passed away, one of which was actually a very young guy. He was only 39. I've talked about it in some of my videos. His name was Craig Owen. He got killed at Ware Shoals in a RX-7 LS turbo car that hit the wall at a high rate of speed and went to flipping, and he did not make it. So, but he had a bad company. His 55 Chevy Bad Company is what he ran. Then you had the Bone Shaker, you had the Night Stalker, you had the Hound Dog, you had the All Business Chevelle, the Gene Cromer's Moonlighter. He's passed away now. So I mean, it kind of started from all those guys, and Quayne Stott and the Executioner. And but anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, that's just a little brief history that I wanted to share with you of how it kind of got started, and a little bit on the AFX and the kind of what helped shape even safety and drag racing today. One more thing, there was a no prep race in Texas a few weeks ago. The barriers ended at the 8-mile track at the airstrip. People were allowed to park and sit beyond that. I guess they never heard of the Yellow River tragedy in 1968, because the same thing happened and 2 people got killed, 2 kids, and several more people were injured. So be smart about where you sit. Don't think it can't happen to you. You'll notice where I'm standing in this video, I'm very close to the track. I'm 3 feet from the track, but I have a concrete wall in between me and the track, and I'm not very far down the track. I'm right off the starting line. Now, I will not be an idiot and say that where I'm standing don't come with certain risk, but some of the risk you have to, it's kind of a risk-reward thing. I felt safe standing there with a wall that close. It's not likely, unless the car actually had done a wheel stand over the wall, and those cars do come up in the air. So you have to just kind of be on guard for that and be ready to move. But fortunately, nothing like that's happened. Again, just be smart, be safe if you go to one of these events, and for gosh sakes, don't sit anywhere there's not a barrier that's concrete or something that's not going to move. With that, again, I want to say thanks for watching. This has been Jared1970Monte on location, Shelby, North Carolina, Shadyside Dragway, with the follow-up summary on Sunday to give you a little heads up. So anyway, I will be doing more of these videos. We got Moultrie Swap Meet coming up, and we got the Turkey Run in Daytona, and we will talk to y'all then. Thanks.